Welcome to leg 32 of the Great Loop aboard the Perch. Today we're going from Kingston, New York to Shady Harbor, New York. So as we left our berth at the Hudson River Maritime Museum in Kingston, we left Rondout Creek and had another beautiful view of the lighthouse there on our way out. This would be our final full day on the Hudson before moving on to the Erie Canal. So one more day to take in the beauty of this waterway, the mountains that surround it, the bridges that cross over, and several lighthouses on our way today. The story of the weather this spring and into early summer now has really been the wind, and this was no exception. We were expecting a bit of a choppy day, particularly as we got closer to Shady Harbor, which is in New Baltimore, New York. But on the way, we had this beautiful view of the Saugerties Lighthouse. So you can check that out there as you're continuing past it on the Great Loop. Really spectacular view with the mountains in the background. And then continuing on, as I mentioned, the wind has really been pretty ferocious on a lot of days. So we're expecting a little bit of chop on the water, and you will see a little bit of that through here. But, not a whole lot of landmarks on the water today other than the lighthouses. And here is another beautiful lighthouse. This is the Hudson Athens Lighthouse. And just a word of caution here, Navionics wanted to route us the other way. There's kind of as you can see, a little island there in the middle of the waterway, and Navionics wanted us to take the island on our starboard side. Really, the deep water is towards the lighthouse, taking that island on the port side. So keep that in mind. Just a little view of the choppy water here as we get closer to Shady Harbor Marina. As I said, Shady Harbor is in New Baltimore, New York. It is a well-known looper stop. It is an AGLCA sponsor marina, well known for its hospitality. They have a boaters appreciation weekend here with a pig roast every year, and they have a fabulous restaurant on site. So Shady Harbor is really not to be missed on the Great Loop. So many of those spots, but Shady Harbor is certainly one of them. So here's an overview of our full day. We were underway for almost 5 hours. We went a distance of just under 36 nautical miles, averaged 7.5 knots, and maxed out at about 10 knots for today. So our next leg will take us from Shady Harbor Marina to Waterford, New York, which is the start of the Erie Canal. So we'll see you then.